Okay, I'm still trying to get the right placement on my hand so that you can see me the whole time. So this is the third time I've done this. I already have my color change in. You don't get the pleasure of watching that because I did that the first try and it was off the screen. So here's the, I just wanted to show you how to weave in your ends as you go. So if you're not gonna keep your tails for fringe or tassel, you would have to come back and get a needle for, you know, each tail and weave them in between the stitches of that row to secure it so that your blanket's not gonna come undone. But what I do, it saves so much time. You don't have to come back and do this at the end, and you don't add any steps to your crocheting as you go. So I would insert my hook under my V like I always do, and then I just grab my two tails that I just tied together from my color change, and I pull them up on top of this V, and then I just single crochet right over top of those tails like I would normally single crochet. And then I do this all the way, you know, down until my tails are gone. And it doesn't add any stitches or any steps. You're just holding the tails right on top of your V for every stitch. And then it's already done. You don't have to come back at the end. I forgot to put my stitch marker in. You don't come back at the end and weave those back in. They're already in there. And I don't know if this is true or not, but to my brain, I think that they are actually tighter than if you came back with a needle and wove them in with your needle into the middle of the stitches, because I'm already stitching it right in to my stitch, right in the center there, and I know that it's tight in there. And you can also see that the edge doesn't look any different, except that it doesn't have any tails hanging. So it's still nice and straight, and you can't see the knot, and it still looks great. So that's just for if you don't want to make a fringe or a tassel and you want to save some time coming back, especially the number of color changes that we're going to have on this blanket, coming back and weaving all those in. It could literally take you several hours over numerous days to get all of those woven in. So this way it takes that completely out of the process. It adds no time while you're crocheting, and it leaves you no ends to crochet in. So it's a huge time saver.